Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? It's me and Lisa right now. Hopefully, Miss Cindy will be joining us, and we'll add her in as soon as she comes in. But I am going to be doing some gel printing. And Lisa, what are you up to?
I have got newspaper that I've been using for my drop sheet, and I
Mm-hmm.
have got it stamped and ready to be cut up as a master board. So
Ooh,
I'm
how
going to be
fun!
cutting that up, and I'm going to put quotes on it. So that's what I'm going to do today.
That sounds fun. I am doing a technique that I saw Carrie the Crafter do on YouTube. And I'm hoping I have notes over here so I can hopefully do it correctly. And I got my, this is called Splish Splash stencil. And I have a shell. Let me see, get this closer. It's a shell stamp that I'll use later on. And paints, about 5 different paints. And we're going to go ahead and start putting some paint on. Let me read my instructions here, make sure I'm putting the right one on. Okay. I'm going to be starting with Bahama Blue. I did not have a lot of light blues. I have a lot of darker blues. So we're going to do best we can as far as the paint I have.
Well, I think that's the way to do it. Just, you may not always have the exact colors of the brands, but
Yeah.
if you're trying to get the same effect, if you use something similar, you should be all right.
Well, that's what I was thinking. And also, I mean, yeah, I could always buy new paint. There's nobody saying, oh, I can't go get new paint. But you don't want to go get new paint for every project. It's kind of
No,
silly.
it gets very expensive.
Yeah. And I'm having to work with my gel plates sideways because I couldn't get both of them on, and I just messed this one on in. It's fine. Um, so I'm getting used to using my little one for paint, except for this time because I'm doing it flat. I'm just going to do a flat pickup. I am using cardstock for the first time today.
You are
I'm like,
using cardstock?
yes, I've never used it before.
Yeah, it's a little different when you're using cardstock because it absorbs differently.
Yeah,
And that's not necessarily something
a
bad,
bad
it's
thing.
just different.
It just is what it is. Let me get this going real quick because I know that my stuff be drying really quick in here. I only have one page. That's the next thing I need to check.
Yeah, it's dry here where we've not had any rain. It's very dry.
Yeah.
And I forgot to open up. Let's see. I need to mute my
Okay, we
sound.
got this put on. I'm gonna pull it off right quick. Not bad. There's a nice pull. I'm gonna set it aside. I'm gonna put my instructions up here up top, so I'm not have no room for my stuff here. Let me see where's my instructions. There they are. Okay, data on the plate coat, swipe edges. Alrighty, where's my baby wipes? I bought 2 packages of baby wipes for cleaning.
Yeah, they come in handy, that's for sure. My husband said, "Why do we buy baby wipes?" And I laughed. I said, "Well, didn't you know I was your baby?"
That's right. There you go.
I said, "I use them in the craft room." He said, "Oh,"
Mm-hmm.
because some
Yeah.
ended up in the bathroom, and it was where we had traveled. I almost always carry some with us when we travel because you never know what you're going to run into,
This is true. Just get this
especially
one.
when you're on the highway and you're stopping at places you're not familiar with. You just need to
Mm-hmm. This is
be
true.
as prepared as possible.
Okay, we got that one done. The next one is Desert Turquoise. Let me pull it. Let me see what it says. Okay. Okay. Let's get some here. Go. Put that there.
think I've got these cut the way I want them now.
Yeah.
Which color is that one you're using now?
This is Baja. Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's Desert Turquoise.
Desert turquoise. Okay, that's pretty.
Over there. I'm really not seeing it. Looks like it's kind of blending in with the other one. Let's try a little more of that. I know it's a darker color than that blue. Let's just put on a plate. Maybe that's my issue here.
Some of these are mushed looking. And that's okay. I've got them to where I can use them on either side on some of them, but not all of them. So just choosing. So that one ended up kind of blank. That one's nice.
Some more of this on here.
That one's going to be oriented like that.
Well, I got it really good on that side, but not too much on the other. Let me see if I can work some of this off here. Get the edges. So when I'm cutting this stuff, there's not a lot of edge stuff going on here. Where my thumb went. So I can cover that up. Okay, let me see. Let that sit and dry a little bit. I may not even have to go in and let the stuff dry. That's how quick the acrylic's drying today.
I'm not surprised. I figured they would dry really quick. That's why I was reluctant to get the gel plate out, because I thought, I know it's going to dry too fast.
Let me go ahead and blow this dry for a little bit. I'll be right back.
All right. And I'll just take over. So what I've done is I have my newspaper. I've cut it up. I've got different sizes. I've been working on quotes when I'm downstairs, and I put them on just some plain paper. So I want to just go ahead and frame them out. And I'm leaving it to where I can add the color around if I want to, a highlight color. But like I said, this is just newspaper. It's nothing fancy. But this is going to be something that I can use in my 100 days of journaling. So I've got quite a few that I've cut out. This one says, may your inner voice be the kindest voice you know.
I'm back. Now, what did that say? I didn't hear you.
This one says, may your inner voice be the kindest voice you know.
That's nice. I like that. Now, are those stamps, or did you
No,
get them
when I'm sitting downstairs watching TV in the mornings, I usually will watch a couple of YouTube videos. I may be watching a series, but whatever. I'm been working on writing quotes because that's what I'm using in my 100 days of junk journaling challenge that I'm doing. And so by having them already written out, it gives me more time to work on the creating part of it. So, yeah, I've been trying to do that, and I'm just taking like junk envelopes or scraps of paper, whatever's sitting close to me is what I use on that particular day. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But I thought if I put them on these prints that I had done that it might really be a way to make it pop, and then I still can add other stuff to it. I can cut it down, make it bigger, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make them different so that every one of them doesn't look quite the same.
Device not connected. Let me see if I can get Sydney on. She's not connecting for some reason.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on. Just get her removed so she can try again. We go. She's trying to come on.
Well, that's good.
Let me send her another invite here. Maybe that's.
It's usually me in the technology. I found that on one particular program, if I want to get onto Netflix on my computer, my laptop, I cannot do it from the Firefox. I can't do it. And that's it, I think.
Yeah, Firefox.
Yeah, I use it most of the time, but the only way I can get on that particular app is to use Edge. And that's not what I normally use, but I mean, if it's all that works, it's all that works. What else are you going to do?
Let me go to Facebook right quick and see what's going on with Sydney. Because she is not. Let me see what is going on here. Well, I'm glad I've not got no paint anywhere, that everything's just kind of drying and sitting around. Let me get in touch with her. Get over there, guys. All right.
Sandy, she's in the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sending her a message right now. There we go. Oh, there she is. Cindy, do we have you? We got you, girl.
I just heard a big flash. Let me check on the baby.
Let me. Are y'all getting a reverb with me?
No.
Okay.
I'm ready to get out. Is that what you're trying to say, little rascal?
She's having. Lisa's having to get her bearded lizard out of the tub.
Okay. I let time slip up on me. I've been working on May's lesson plans for Children's Church. Let's see. I want to find.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Welcome.
There we
go. Yeah, say hey, Teresa. Say hey.
Oh.
She says she was tired of playing in the pool. She's ready to get out.
Welcome. Hi, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Somebody's giving an echo.
Is it me?
I've got mine muted.
No, you're not muted.
No, in the YouTube, I'm muted.
Well,
I don't even have. Oh, wait. I don't even have YouTube up, so I'm only looking at this. So I shouldn't have an echo.
Yeah, I've got it off in YouTube. If you be still, I'll warm you up, baby.
I wonder what's going on because I'm not hearing it.
Okay. She says she don't hear it now, so okay.
Y'all want to see my grand lizard? Say hey. Say hey.
Grand lizard.
Say I'm the grand wizard.
Oh my God.
How cute.
Looking for? What am I looking for?
She got cold, I think.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, the water started getting cold, but she started trying to climb up the side.
Wow.
Okay, I got you. You just hang right here. We're going to craft, okay? Just hang right here. She said, no, I'm going to climb. Where do you think you're going? Hmm? I'm going to run put her up in her little aquarium. If
They
she gets
talk about in Florida when lizards and iguanas get cold, they fall out of trees.
yeah, they were saying that last really cold weather that come through, they would freeze and just fall out of the trees. I'm gonna take her down and put her in her aquarium. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The year that we came back from Mississippi and we lived in over at Hartman, during the winter, we found a dead iguana in our yard.
Oh, how sad.
And it was obviously frozen. I mean, we had snow on the ground. So
Yeah.
anyway, so what are you doing? Are you gel plating?
I am gel plating, and I am doing a technique that Kerry did for his index cards using the splashy stencil. And all this is from Kim Artist Studios, of course. And so I'm using that. I wanted to try that technique out and see how it was. Okay.
We need.
So I'm trying it out to see if I can do it. Actually, is what I'm doing. I know it's not going to be identical to his, but if I can just get a little bit like his, I'll be happy.
I think you can do it.
It's coming out so far. I mean, it's a little darker than what his was, but I think it's going to be okay. Let me check.
But the idea is to be building colors, correct?
Building the paint, yeah.
In layers. So I wouldn't be
layers
judging it yet because there's that ugly stage that we talk about.
No, right now it's in that stage, and my paint is drying so quickly right now. Let's see if I can't get this.
So Cindy, what are you working on today?
Well, I'm just making little ephemera. So I've tore out some old book pages and I'm inking the edges. And after I get all the edges inked, I'm going to go back and either draw or paint a flower on them or something like that. Or put a sticker on it or something.
Okay.
I'm just making little ephemera bits and bobs, things to go in Happy Mail, things to go in little packages. Just stuff.
Well, I'm working on that 100-day journal, and so I've started writing things, pulling my quotes up and just putting them on whatever paper I have there. And I had a master board that was out of newspaper, and I decided that I wanted to just go ahead and put those quotes down on that. And then when I get ready to do that journal page, I don't have to look for the quote. I don't have to write it. It's already done and can be used just as it is. Or I can, like for this one, I can trim it down and put it on just about any kind of page. If I need to knock back color, I can, but it's pretty much ready to go. So that's what I'm working on. And the newspaper, I had stamped some of it. I had painted. Some of the pages were painted. So it was ready to be used. I just hadn't really thought about how to use it until I thought about what to do today.
This is going a lot quicker than I imagined it going. I'll be honest with you. This is going a lot quicker. So I may even be able to cut those 4x6s cards out today, out of this.
Ladies, if you got just a minute, hit that thumbs up for
Oh yeah, please do. Let's get that hit up. Send the link off to people. Let them know I'm here. Tried to put it up in Facebook this earlier. It wouldn't let me do it. Rotten thing.
Well, it's unpredictable at that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's you a good quote right here. Congrats on your failure. Most people don't even try.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that snarky? I mean, I thought of Yolande when I saw that. I got tickled because, you know, she's always finding the cutest snarky things.
Yeah.
It sounded like something my mother-in-law might have pulled out of her hat.
Yeah.
She was all the time. I mean, she was a practical joker through and through.
Yeah.
I mean, it was real, you know, it was kind of popular in her era for people to make corny jokes.
Yeah.
And I told her one day, she says, well, I am the queen. I said, the only thing you're the queen of is corny jokes. I said, but I love you anyway. Teresa, what are you working on today?
Let me see what my notes have to say now. My next it now that I got the plates cleaned up. This is what it's looking like so far, guys. That's what the paper's looking like.
They're coming along.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, you're not working on anything, Teresa? Have you planted any garden stuff? I remember last year you planted some things. I planted mostly flowers. I did plant some new herbs. We'll see what happens. As long as I keep the deer away. And I planted spinach and Bib lettuce this time too. Now, I don't know how that's going to do, whether the deer are going to be able to get to it. I've put it in, I put an arch over it, and I've got a net around it. So if I can keep the deer out of it, we may have some. Just maybe. And my husband loves spinach, loves it. It's not my favorite. I like it raw. Well, that's okay too, Dorita. Sometimes it's fun to relax and chill.
Yep. I'll be using some teal metallic.
Ooh, that's gonna be pretty.
And then
I like it in spinach dip.
Now I'll eat spinach dip.
I planted tomatoes from seeds. I started them as seeds in March outside because we were warm enough in March to do it outside. I had to bring them in 2 nights, but that's all. We've not been below freezing except for 2 nights since March. Anyway, and I planted pepper from seed, but I think I only have one up. Pepper needs a lot of heat. It needs to almost be started under a heat lamp. And I planted cucumbers from seeds, and they're up. And that's all I've planted. But I've got 2 more great big things, 2 more great big round pipes that just sit on the ground that don't have bottoms in them that I'm going to plant something in. So anyway,
yeah,
I think flowers.
I planted green peppers too. That I planted them last year on the side of the house, and the herbs do fine over there. But that side of the house does not get as much sun, but it stays a little on the moist side. But the peppers did not like it. The tomatoes liked it, but the deer got them. So this year, I'm gonna have to. If I plant any tomatoes at all, they're going to be in pots on the deck. I'm just not playing that because that way, at least the only thing that we'll get them is either a squirrel or birds, and I don't think birds particularly care for them.
Everything that I grow is in pots or tubs, big tubs. I don't plant in the ground no more. I just plant in pots and tubs, and I don't have to worry about deer because I live right in town. Although a couple years ago we did have bear in town, but anyway,
Yeah,
dogs and possums and stuff like that is our biggest thing, like
we have
wild animals, squirrels.
we have lots of deer. We have a skunk, which he's actually pretty cool. He gets rid of the yellow jackets, which I can be grateful for. But we have possums and raccoons and all that good stuff. I mean, our house is surrounded by woods.
We have feral cats, and they got fleas, and we fight fleas all the time, all the time. Uh, anyway, I'm liking those very well. I want to do something. Oh, let's do this one. What? We're just using our Tim Holtz little ones and just going down through here and doing them. Did you hear what I said when I said what I was doing a while ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're making little stuff.
Okay. I didn't know because I was sitting over here talking away and I looked and my mic was muted. So I didn't know if y'all heard what I said. So I'm just making ephemera.
Yeah.
So, hey, Teresa, are you still here, Teresa? I need you to answer this question. So, in all the oranges that I showed you the other day, was there something that caught your eye? Or how do you feel about this pink velvet with the gold talking cover? I really would have loved to have done this. If I find more of this, I want to use this, but so far I've not found none. A few greens and a few onions. We also planted a sweet potato in the cast iron kettle. I have one of those old cast iron kettles that people used to boil their laundry in, and we usually plant a sweet potato in it, just not to really grow sweet potatoes, but just because I like sweet potato vines. I think they're pretty. So,
Yeah.
but I got ivy. I got English ivy everywhere, and it's like trying to take over. So, wait, what are we going to do with that one? Do we want to do that one? Do we want to do beehive? We got two beehives. That one's a little different. That's not what I thought it was. Okay. They're all letters and words. We don't want letters and words. Are we back to where we started? Did we do that? I don't remember doing that, but we may have. But it don't matter. My memory ain't as good as it used to be. Obviously, because I didn't remember to go eat my lunch neither. It's sitting in the air fryer.
Oops.
Oh well, I'll eat it in a little bit. Just having a chicken sandwich. There we go. I don't like that one. Oh well, it'll be okay. We'll plant on top of it. We'll paint on top of it.
Yeah.
Lisa must have
Here's
had
the
to get up
page.
and go somewhere.
Here's the page so far before I stamp it.
Okay.
And I'm about to stamp it a little bit. And then I'll be putting white on top of it again. Some more of this white here. And then I'll be done.
When you say stamp it, what are you stamping it with? Just stamps?
Yeah, this little stamp right here. Well, not little, but a Peel Barter Studio. I'm not sure if this show was by Carrie or who it was from. I don't remember. I'm horrible. Thank you. If somebody is watching this and knows, put it in the description or in the comments or somewhere. You know what to do. Better than I do. Y'all know better what to do than I do. I know that. And I am using blue metallic to stamp this with.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that it'll be really pretty. I like
I
pretty.
haven't used my gel plate in forever.
You need to get it out, Cindy.
Moved it. It's easier to access now, but I moved all my paint too. I think we're gonna do this. We also need to go get our water jar. It's in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna move this over to the plate. That way I can do some off the plate stuff. There we go. There we go. Put you over there in some water. And there it is. I'm going to put some white on it, get some more pop on this, and then it'll be done. After it dries, it'll be ready to be cut into 4x6s.
Okay.
What I'm doing is a technique that I watched Carrie do, Carrie the Crafter.
Yeah.
And, well, Carrie Griffiths. And so I'm using it. And he likes to layer paints, and so that's what I did on this. I just really layered it up. Who is sending messages and why? Let's see if I can figure that out.
You messaged me. Did I reply back?
Yeah, okay, so we're getting messages on the other deal. That's what's happening.
Oh yeah, I sent a message over there that I was
That you were on playing with me.
late. That I was late. Late.
Okay.
Children's church stuff.
Better late than never, Miss Cindy.
Yeah.
You have to do a little cleanup of these plates after I get done. Just put a few drops of oil on them and clean them.
Keep going.
Just clean off. Now, what I gotta do, what's the next step? Metallic stamp on cardstock, clean and dry. Get the stencil, put some white on it, and tap on paper. Okay, we can do that. Okay then. Get our white paint down.
Okay, there's one painted. Let's see.
That's good.
Where?
All right, minutes. Cindy, I want to see what you're doing. Hold it up to the camera here so we can see it. Ooh, how pretty. I like it.
I have
Pretty,
several
pretty.
pink pens around here. I'm looking for a pink ink pen and a green one to go. Make a leaf mark. Sounds a little wet. There we go. Okay, that's cute. I can live with that one. Do you want to do anything on this? Awful cute by itself.
Some here. Oh, I like that. It turned out good. There we go. You there, let you dry. I'm gonna see what else I can get off on this. What's this? We go. It's got all the painting paper done up. So that's ready to be cut up into 4x6 index cards. Should have really put one right in here somewhere, but oh well. Turned out really good, a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Looks good. Yeah.
So what do you think about this one? So I used the stencil. I had stenciled a flower and I just outlined it with my dark paint and then added a tree and a stem and some leaves.
That's pretty.
Anyway.
That is really pretty.
Like the so anyway, I'm fixing to mute so I can blow dry this. So,
okay.
Anyway, Teresa didn't ever answer me. Teresa, I asked you a question. Did you?
She's not answering. All right, guys, this is the page. I've gotten layered so far. I followed all the instructions, all except, I'm going to have to let it dry now and clean everything up and let it be. And then if it dries pretty quick, I may even be able to get the cutter out and start cutting some of these into 4x6 cards. I did use a regular stock card, let me speak, cardstock paper. So it's a regularly 1x10 weight. And it did real good. It kind of tries to curl, but it's not bad.
Make yourself big so we can see it better.
Oh, I put you up big, girl.
But no, I said make yourself big. No, not make me. Make you big so we can see it better.
There you go.
Oh, that is cool. See, all I could see when you were little was just a lot of blue. That is really cool.
And the metallic, I'm glad I used metallic because I think the metallic is helping it kind of shimmer a little bit more. Then I did the shells in metallic also.
I love it.
I did too. I just gotta let it dry now. Thank you, Doretha. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Cindy, for reminding me to do something, There we go. Now it's time for cleanup again.
Clean up, everybody clean up. Can tell I raised kids to Barney, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Kids were Barney kids. Yes, they were. I guess my pink pen is here on my table somewhere. Or it could be in the floor. Nope, that is a, uh-oh. Grabbed 2 pages, didn't we? We're turning over our perpetual Bible calendar.
I'm going to have to put this in Maker so they can see it.
Yeah.
Before I cut it or anything. So I'm going to wait to cut it. I may do that next week because I'll design them. I've already got the fish that go with them done and colored and all that.
Are you making a journal out of them?
What I'm doing is I'm making postcards out of them.
Oh, cute. Yeah, 4x6.
So they will be, this is the front or the fronts of the postcards. And then, well, yeah, this is the front, and then I will redo the back and put, cover up the back since I did get some paint on the back.
It hurts my feelings. I thought it was going to be pink. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
No, it was a pink barrel, but it wasn't a pink. Yeah, I actually like that. You? It fooled me. Yes, let's make sure I haven't laid it over here. I have this new drawer here where I can put things.
Mm-hmm.
That. It's in the floor. I just said it might be in the floor, and then I didn't look. It was.
That's what it was, huh?
Right there in the floor, right where I threw it.
Mm.
Or dropped it.
Yeah.
Now you are pink, but you don't want to cover that, do you? I know you're pink. There we go. I really wanted you to do that for me. Okay.
It's over here. Now, I don't know if I can use my camera being in here or not, but I'm going to try and see. I'm going to try and see what's the worst it can do, not take a picture.
I don't think it'll let you. I think it'll tell you that your camera is engaged in something else.
Something else, of course. Yep. Duh. I'm a little slow today. That's okay, though. I'm just not going to be able to do anything with this until I get a picture taken in Makers for it.
Okay. What? Let's do.
Because they will get on to me, I'm sure, if I don't.
You think so? I'm in that group, but I couldn't tell you the last time I posted in that group, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? I love it. They have so much going on. And that's how I found a lot of the artists that I play around and watch and stuff. It's through them. That and P-Mark Studio, of course. Which, if I don't know how to put links or anything in this, and I didn't know how to put it in the description. But as soon as I do, I will put both of those, different links in there to where people can see them in this description there. I guess. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will tell me how to do it, if it's that important to. I wish I knew where I got all this writing on my plate. It's quite annoying.
Did Lisa say where she was going?
She was taking the bearded dragon back to its cage.
Oh, I thought she'd done that earlier.
I don't know. No, I don't know where she's going to. I don't know. She's still on though. I don't know what she's doing, but she's still on.
Okay, I'm trying to. I need this a little more water than that. I don't want it too thin, but I don't want it too thick.
Cleaning this lovely little thing off, the stamp off. Don't know if I'm doing it right. I've got it soaking on some paper towels. Keep it damp so I can clean it.
There we go.
Well, Lisa done fell off. I don't know what happened to her.
May have had to get off.
She may have had to go. Something may have happened to her. There, oh, she's back.
She's back.
Welcome back. Lisa, hold on a minute. Oh, we can't hear you. Dang. Add to storage. Unlike Mike. Can you hear me? Lisa, can you hear us? We can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
There's Lisa.
There's Lisa.
I've never seen your face.
Me either. Hi, Lisa.
Pretty. But we can't hear you.
Yeah, we cannot hear you. Wait a minute. Let me just put this up here.
Nope, can't hear you. Do you have her muted?
No, I didn't. I have her on. I thought the same thing. I thought maybe I muted her. Let me mute her again and unmute her. Okay, now she's gone.
She left.
She left. She's going to try it again. I'd never seen her face either.
Totally not what I expected. Totally.
Me either. Grip, I don't know about any of y'all, but when y'all see the faces of people you don't know, you've just seen their hands or something, it's like, oh, yeah, okay. That's the first time I've seen Lisa, yeah. See if I can't get this cleaned off a little more.
We woke up to big old thunder boomers this morning.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, we are in for a wild weekend, they say. Supposed to have possible tornadoes.
They had a lot in Oklahoma.
Yeah, there were a bunch in Kansas yesterday and Oklahoma, and yeah, there were a bunch everywhere. This isn't really a pretty flower.
I don't know. I'll let it suck a little bit. All right, Lisa, just turn it back on.
Leaving some white space.
Lisa, there you go. We cannot hear you.
It's still thundering out there.
She's off. There she is. No.
No.
Can't hear you, Lisa. Let's see what's going on. Okay, talk. See if it's... All right, Lisa, do you have yourself muted?
In the StreamYard app, do you have yourself muted? Because it shows you muted.
And I've tried to unmute it, and it's not... There we go. No.
Oh. Maybe your mic went out.
I don't know, girl. Get this off of me.
Let's do this color. Let's blend this color. Oh, it's raining. I hear it raining.
Put a message in the comments, Lisa, so we know what you're saying. But we can't hear you, girl. If you can hear us, that's good. You came right back and have been chatting. Nope. Can you hear us at all? Yeah. Whoop, she gone. Mm-hmm. That's true, Cindy. She said she came back on, been chatting.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's see what happens if I try that. This is one thing that is going to be frustrating to me. Actually, over yonder is like, if you could see over yonder, you would just laugh at me. I got to get that mess cleaned up.
Is it that bad?
It's worse than that bad. It's like you don't wiggle nothing, because if you do, you might have a cracked latch.
Oh, that's just not funny. Can't have that. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this aside. I didn't need to take a picture of it. Do that. I'll get me some baby oil here. Get me my paper towels. Because they're coming as clean as they're gonna come with blue. So I'm just gonna drop a few there and drop a few there. Here we go. Okay. Lisa, if you can, well, she can't hear us because she's not on.
Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you see that?
Hold on a minute. Let me fix this. Oh, come on. Yeah, I can see that, man. If one thing is it, Cindy, and that's it. It's gone.
Then I'll have to pick it all up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me rub this in here. Maybe we can get some of this mess out of here. Oh, I've got a rip. This stuff dug. Whatever it is, it dug into my gel plate.
The printing?
Yep. Whatever's on here. There's some type of printing on here, but it's dug into my gel plate.
Huh. You know what I do when I have that problem?
What's that?
I turn my gel plate over and use the other side.
I can't. It's annoying. I've got baby oil everywhere trying to get this cleaned up. I'm gonna let it set down. I'm gonna wipe it down because it's blue. Maybe we can get some of this blue off there. That's one thing on these jelly plates. Blue, for some reason, does not want to come off. Just doesn't. Wants to make homage on the plate.
Okay. Let's just.
There we go. Let me rub this
bigger
plate down. She says she's glad she looked nice today.
I finished my Hello Kitty journal, and it's ready to go in the mail.
You got it in the mail or not yet?
It's all packed up. It's got its label on it. Jared will come get it and take it in a little bit.
That's good. She's going to be so happy with that.
It turned out really cute. Anyway, we'll let that one dry.
So here, and get some ropey going. Oh. I guess I didn't put enough oil on this plate because it's just sucking it up. Let me get this rag out of here. Find out where there isn't a bunch of junk on it. Now if it's still paint, that won't work. I'm not going to use that side. What are you? I don't even know. Just go like this. You have a doctor's appointment earlier this morning. Okay, Lisa had a doctor's appointment earlier this morning.
Oh, that's why she looks all pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me get the oil off my hands, Lisa, and I'll be talking back at you. Hold on a second. Gotta get the paint off this plate. I don't got any more baby wipes. Let me see if I can use paper towels on these.
Just leave that as like a rose.
I forget, Lisa, that you can hear us. I forgot being on chat that you can hear us. How funny. Trying to clean this off. I know. My plates are looking pretty, and I'm cleaning them off and all that. But I left my stencil's a hot mess. So, and I'm leaving it that way. Just so you'll know, Lisa.
We're not sure we can trust you on that one.
Oh no, I've got my stencil is a messy from today's little stuff. It was a brand new stencil, but I broke it in today, so that's good. You need a good breaking in. This one's really slick. Let's see if I can get some of this. It's coming off blue, so I guess that's good. God. I'm not getting a lot off. Get a whole lot off this plate, so that's good. It just needed some more baby oil. That's all it needed. Was some baby oil. See if I can get some more from that one too. I am just cleaning the plate. It's okay that everything stopped. It made me wonder if my internet had dropped. Something happened, Lisa. I don't know what.
I got quiet. I'm real bad about getting quiet when I'm concentrating.
Okay. I mean, all I'm doing is trying to get the blue off my mat, so that's why I'm not talking all that much, is because that's what I'm trying to do, is figure out if this on the bottom or the top. All right, that's on the bottom. I'm not sure about that now. Oh, so much blue. I can tell that I'm going to have to do this more than once, because I'm still getting blue off these mats. All right, plexiglass, quit running around on me.
I cut up lace this morning and posted some lace on my channel.
Oh, did you? I'm going to have to check that out. You know me and lace.
I know.
I know. I'll put some more on here.
You'll buy it and then you'll send it back to me.
No, I ain't. I actually have a bunch still. But
I get tickled at Robin Skywatch.
Does she do that?
I buy things from her and then she turns around and buys them back.
How funny.
So yeah, I need that to be a little dark.
Get this kind of moving. Get this back over here. Get it kind of moving again. Get them cleaned up. Cindy, do you know what it is about the blues on the gel plate that makes the blues just stay on the plate?
No clue. No, absolutely no clue.
I'll have to check with other people on that. Because it's just, it's like as I'm cleaning this, I'm just constantly picking off more blue. I mean, I've just wiped that and I've just cleaned it off and it's still coming up.
I don't know.
Goodness. This may be one of those projects like you do for an afternoon, to just clean these till you get all the ink out of them. That's true, Lisa. I hadn't thought about that it might be the metallic, but I found it doing with blues. It happens, but metallics could very well be the issue because I used 2 different colors of blue on the metallics today. Probably should have got me another roll of paper towels in here. But today I wasn't sure what I would need doing this technique. There we go. I'm going to call that done. See if this is going to come up with some more for me. Not really. It's not coming up. Cool. See if this one's still giving. Oh, how wonderful of you. Yeah, it's still giving just a little bit though, not that much. Okay. Well, Miss Cindy, I'm thinking about calling it a day. What do you say?
I say call it.
Call it. All right. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Thank you, Lisa, for coming and playing with us today. I'm sorry that your stuff got all messed up, or I don't know which one it was, either you or us. But it was fun. We're going to have to do this again next week. I really think we ought to. Cindy, love you. Thank you for coming. Lisa, love you. Thank you for coming. Everybody watching in the balcony who didn't talk and all those who did. Thank you. Thank you. Love y'all. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.